Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with some more King of Dragon Pass, where last time we had a little bit of a run of bad luck, and so hopefully we can turn things around this episode. It is 1343 during the storm season, and we are desperately low on cows. I'm thinking, and this is a little bit of a risky play, but I'm thinking that we are going to go on a cattle raid, and I don't do these very often, but if we can snag some cattle from somebody, I think we'll be better off. I'm gonna go for the apples because I think they attacked me recently. I'm gonna send 0 footmen and like 12 weapon thanes and see what happens here. Cool, so we managed to sneak around their patrols and spirit away 21 cows without ever being noticed. Awesome. Our caravan is back from the fire courts. We traded 40 cows worth of goods for 37 cattle. As near as I could tell, Fire Courts clan has more horses than we do. Okay. So, we've got a little bit more cattle now, but I think we can do better. Let's go on another cattle raid, but we're going to hit somebody else this time. I think the brown boar have raided us recently, too. I'm going to do the same thing here. Just 12 weapon thanes. The smaller the party, I believe, the better. And these guys are elite soldiers, where these guys are just, you know, peasants with spears. So, we'll try this again. The brown boar thanes met us at their Tula's border and asked us our business. We don't know how they thought they knew we were coming, but we thought it best to salute them and return home instead of fighting their entire army. I agree. Okay, and now it's sacred time again. We're going to allocate 1 magic in every slot as always, and we'll have 4 in reserve. If we perform the making of the Storm Tribe hero quest, we might be able to persuade our neighbors to form a tribe. We will need to allocate magic to quests to improve our chances of succeeding. Let's go ahead and do that then. I'm going to throw an extra one into quests. And we're going to try for that particular hero quest again. Last time we tried it, we failed because we chose the wrong... what's it called? The wrong... shoot, I'm blanking on what it's called. I'll tell you in a second. Okay. I'm going to send him because he worships Orlanth. And I forgot to ask for allies to help me. So we chose the wrong one here, basically. In this quest, Orlanth founds the Storm Tribe by gathering together his kin and allies. What benefit? Sorry, we chose the wrong benefit. We've tried this one and failed a couple times. Improve the political abilities of the clan. I'd prefer this one. Maybe we should just keep trying it. Okay, it worked that time. Awesome. I hate this guy's name. It's really difficult for me to pronounce, but I'm going to work through it here. Hiortarl, I believe is how it's pronounced, enters the realm of the gods, where he begins to feel the restlessness of Orlanth, because the Emperor is strong and denies Orlanth's proper place in the world. Arnalda tells Hiortarl that the Emperor's advantage over Orlanth is his tribe. If he is to challenge the Emperor, Hiortarl must make a tribe. He goes wandering, considering her words until the doubting wheel rolls up. I hate when that happens. It tells him not to make a tribe. If you put yourself above all others, you will be just as bad as the Emperor. The people will expect you to tell them what to do, and in so doing, they will steal your own freedom, which is the thing you value most. We could try to catch it in a net. We could go find Yinkin, whoever that is. I will catch you, and my wife will make you into soup. I will not be bad like the Emperor, for freedom is my essence. Leave the realm of the gods. Pound the doubting wheel with a fist. Roll the doubting wheel away. You cannot stop the Storm Tribe, just as you cannot stop a storm. I will not be bad like the Emperor, for freedom is my essence. The doubting wheel rolled around him 3 times, and then said, "It is true. I would have to take away every other part of you before reaching your freedom, which is deep down inside you." Then it shrank down and became a tiny thing small enough for him to put in his purse. I don't know why he's carrying a purse. Hopefully a coin person, not like a man bag. So he wanders again until he finds Yinkin, who is head of the cat clan. Yinkin apparently is this guy, maybe? Up here? Let's see. Yinkin says, my clan is badly pressed by the plant tribe, which fights us for our hunting ground. If you fight them and beat them, I will join your tribe. He faces the plant tribe champions, Wrestling Veins and Sharp Green. I think we should fight one and let him fight the other. But who do we want to fight? It looks like in the picture he's fighting Wrestling Veins, and I assume that this is Sharp Green. Should we use a hint? We only get one. I'm gonna go for Wrestling Veins. I'm gonna hope the picture is a hint in itself. He tore off many feet of Wrestling Veins, which gave it sustenance. But the many swords of Sharp Green pierced Yinkin, who was terribly wounded. If this is what your Storm Tribe will do for me, I prefer to fight alone, he cried. Well, you gotta carry your own weight, man. So Hirotaro finds the Knowing God, who is head of the Marks on Bart clan. Okay. The Knowing God is trapped inside a great cube. Doesn't look particularly great. He says that the Stone Tribe imprisoned him because he tried to make new knowledge about them, and the Stone Tribe hates new things. Recite a poem to the cube, tell the Knowing God to launch a legal claim, threaten the cube. If it was made by the Stone Tribe and they hate new things, what would... I have no clue here. I think I'm going to use my hint. Recite a poem. I think that was what I was leaning toward anyways, but we'll try it. What kind of poem? A poem about square things becoming round. A poem about storm people beating stone people. A poem that no one has heard before. I think that's going to be our choice because, again, these guys don't like new things. The cube showed no signs of having heard the poem. We can hit it, we can threaten it. I don't know. Let's go find Vajris. So Hirotaro finds his unruly, violent brother Vajris, who heads the Hurt Everything clan. These are pretty straightforward names. Vajris wants to fight Yinkin's cat clan. Yinkin scratched me and some of my essence leaked out onto the ground. I cannot allow attacks to go unavenged, so Yinkin must suffer my wrath. I would sooner see you harmed than Yinkin. If we had a tribe, you could punish him without hurting him. Let's see. I don't think he's interested in not hurting him. Find other clans instead. Let's see. If we had a tribe, you could punish him without hurting him. But I want to hurt him. Yeah, that's what I assumed. What to do? Challenge him to a contest of strength? I do not waste my time, younger brother. I have a cat to skin. But he is our brother. He may be your brother, Vajris growled, but he is no brother of mine. But we need him to join our tribe. Your tribe means nothing to me, he growled. Well, I don't know. I would sooner see you harmed than Yinkin. Sooner you than me, replied Vajris, and the two of them fought. Vajris tore Hirotaro asunder. Hirotaro reappeared dismembered on the ritual ground. Although not dead when he returned, he could not live long in that state, and so soon succumbed to these terrible injuries. The God Talkers said that our next attempt to make a tribe would face great difficulties. Damn. That's a tough one. There's a lot of things we ran into there that I just couldn't figure out. So, making a tribe is going to be difficult now. We should probably hold off. And one of our better combatants is now dead, which is unfortunate. gonna go for another cattle raid. Who can we hit? Let's hit the molding. Use our usual numbers here. Uh-oh. They spotted us and we were not able to steal any cattle. At least we managed to return home without being attacked. We have too many hunters. Okay, we need to convert them to farmers then. Man, we're taking a bunch of mood hits right now. This is just snowballing from last time around. Pt.14, not to be confused with Pinterest, is a young, energetic farmer on the road to prosperity. Asks the clan council for help. He claims that his stead is haunted. Objects moved about, wailing noises come from nowhere. Pt.14's wife and child have even seen an apparition. The people are afraid that their steads will be haunted too. So Sarnil says we must know more of the situation. Every time we try and fail, the people will grow more fearful. He suggests we conduct a divination. Seems like a reasonable plan. The Carls want a peaceful answer to this problem so that the ghosts will not interfere with planting, and she suggests the same thing. I don't know how effective a legal claim against the ghosts would be. Shamans might work. Let's see. Horvator Farsi once conducted a case against a spirit, so there may be precedents for outlawing the ghost. First, we should learn why it is here. Really? Like, outlawing a ghost? How does that even work? When in doubt, send for shamans. Spirits are all around us and can be as troublesome and selfish as real people. Our magic is strong and divination will point to the correct course of action. And let's see. He must have forgotten the name of one of his ancestors. Let us make sport of his foolishness. I'm going to conduct a divination first. Get some more information. The spirits of our ancestors said that this ghost was sent by the Tanaharts to vex us as part of their feud against us. Interesting. Huh. Tanaharts. Let's attack them. We're going to send 30 weapon thanes, like 150 footmen. We'll send like 40 auxiliaries. And we're going to ask the Badger to help us out. And hopefully we can get some revenge for this haunting. Let's see, we were spotted by the Tanahart patrols. Oh, wow. We're going to burn their steads since they're haunting ours. And I think that'll be more than enough. Should we charge them? We have them vastly outnumbered. Let's charge them. We don't use that very often. Let's see. We burned 3 steads before the Tanaharts mustered enough warriors to force battle. We rushed the Tanahart formation while they were still performing their rituals. We charged through a steady rain of rocks. The clash ended quickly. Their magic was stronger than ours, but we quickly rallied. After we drove them off the battlefield, we burned 6 more steads. We captured 11 cows and 4 horses. Due to their prompt healing, our auxiliaries kept 3 warriors from dying and healed 10 of the wounded, so we had no casualties. Inflicted a fair amount, and we burned like, what, 9 steads? Okay, so the people were glad that we had struck against our ghost-loving foes. After the attack, the haunting stopped, and we assumed that the Tanaharts had released the ghost from its obligation to vex us. Cool. And now it is raid time, so who do we want to hit? We can continue our assault on the molding. I think that's what we're going to do. We do need to be cautious about this, though, because every time we send out a decent-sized army, we get raided by somebody else. I'm going to ask the wolf, or maybe the Gorin to help us. Let's ask them. Facing 18 weapon thanes and 131 spearmen. We're going to try to kill as many as possible, I think. We want to diminish their numbers. And I'm going to go with... I'll do maneuvering tactics again. Let's see how this goes. The molding charge hit us before we could shift our lines. They have concentrated their attack on the Gorin warriors who joined our forces. The Gorins are fighting well for the moment, but they are outnumbered and in a dangerous position. Anent is the nearest skilled battle leader. What should she do? She can charge straight to the aid, gather warriors to aid them, ignore their problem, yell across the battle to tell them to withdraw, or yell at them to fight like warriors, not cotters. Let's gather some warriors to aid them. Oh, great. She called our warriors to join her, but it was no use. They were too busy fighting to go help the Gorons. And it paused to pull one of our warriors to safety, and by the time she recovered, our allies had broken and run for their lives. The Nemoldings pursued them, cutting them down as they ran. Ooh, we had a lot of wounded there, but only one actual death. There was an extended clash. Their magic confused and confounded our warriors. We were driven off the battlefield. Interesting. We had them pretty badly outnumbered, and we killed a lot more of them than they did of us. They took 25 of our women auxiliaries as captive. Ah, damn it. I'm going to decline. We're going to go right back at them. What happened? Garneth had a difficult and dangerous trip into Holy Country and felt fortunate to have traveled without losing any members of the expedition. He was only able to talk 4 men into traveling north to try their luck with us. Eventually, most of them found homes among us, but no one believed that they replaced the good men we had lost. Okay, well, it's still fire season. So we're gonna set out one more time, and hopefully we can get our auxiliaries back. I'm gonna ask the fire courts to help us this time. Hopefully they're a little bit more competent. And I'm gonna use some magic this time. We're gonna go to kill as many as possible. Actually, I'm not gonna use magic with them that badly outnumbered. And we're just gonna maneuver again. Or, you know what, we'll charge. We've got them outnumbered. Okay, let's see. We rushed the Nemolding formation while they were still performing their rituals. Although they tried to retreat, we pursued relentlessly, and they could not disengage. There was an extended clash. We drove them from the battlefield, striking them down as they fled. We plundered 33 cows and 3 horses, 6 cows worth of loot, and we freed 41 of our people who had been taken as thralls. And let's see, we had 8 wounded, no dead. Didn't inflict as many casualties as I would have liked, but we did free our people, which is good. Let's see, the Wolf Clan? We're getting raided by our own allies. I don't like this. Let's go right back at them here. See if we can steal more than 8. Ha! We managed to ride right onto their Tula and speared away 17 cows without being spotted. Uh-oh. We got horse spawn. 148 of them, but we're pretty much here in full force. I'm going to use the bull roar, and then we'll skirmish them, I think. Okay, we did take some losses here. Exchange missile fire with them, but never closed. Let's see, we had 4 deaths and 4 wounded, but no significant losses there at least. Okay, it's harvest time, so we shouldn't be fighting. Let's try to improve relations with somebody. I don't like that our own allies are raiding us. So we're gonna try to get on better terms with some of our allies, I think. We've got a lot of goods. Let's bring them some goods. Give them like 13 goods. And yeah, let's just do that. The wolves were most pleased. I was gonna say pleasant. We're most pleased with the gifts I present to them. As near as I could tell, they hold us in high esteem. Then why are they raiding our cattle? Too few farmers to handle our fields and herds. Oh, I need to switch those guys still. Dragon Newt emissaries appear at your clan hall to offer gifts. We wish to avoid entanglements. We wish... They're missing like words in there. I don't know if that's intentional. We wish avoid entanglements your world. The high status lizard man croaks. This gems from mountain cave shouldn't be of us. You take. It ripples its frills as it waits for an answer. Huh. I don't like the looks on their faces. I don't believe that this is actually a gift. There's no way to read their true intentions, but I would take them at their word. That's a dangerous thing to do. No matter what our ancestors did 600 years ago, we must treat emissaries well. is the Orlanthe way to offer counter gifts. Some say dragon newts live forever. That's not really relevant. Obduran's friend offers Azrelia's bounty without... God, who are these? Where are these names from? Our ancestors knew not to believe the dragons back in the days of the Dragon Empire. I'm sort of on board with her. Even our ancestors knew to take gifts from the dragon friends. Oh, now they're dragon friends? I don't know here. I feel like this thing is cursed or something. I'm gonna refuse it. Was not for a lesson of avoiding web obligations. With that, the dragon newts left without saying any more. Harvest was typical, but because we raided during sea season, we were short-handed and couldn't take full advantage. I need to repurpose some hunters, I think. Let's go to like 28. Get some more farmers. Will it tell? What do they say? Other clans don't appreciate such recruiting, and we don't even need farmers. Well, we did just a little bit ago. We have enough farmers. Okay, so they're saying we have enough farmers. I'm gonna trust them on that. We can always adjust these as need be, but I'd like to have as much cropland as possible. Actually, I don't know how many wildlands we actually need. Let's it's gonna take directly from my pasture. Let's see. I'm gonna take that down to like 100, I think, and then we're gonna ramp this up to like 150. But now I might not have enough farmers again. Let's see. Best not to annoy our neighbors by taking their farmers. But are they saying that we do need them now? We need to recruit more. Okay. Then let's recruit distant kin, vagabonds, and that should be enough, and I'll offer them land and a sheep as we did before. The Carl Yortor accuses his wife Duranda and Gardrostin, his young nephew, of adultery. This is one of the most serious crimes in Orlanthe law, and both Duranda and his nephew should be outlawed if you find them guilty of the offense. Let's see. The tragic king judged adulterers innocent. The next day, his newborn child was killed by a stray arrow. I don't think I could tell a lie from an honest profession of the truth. Allow me to interrogate them. If they are guilty, I will ferret out their lies. If they speak truth, I shall prove them blameless. Yeah, let's try to find some holes in their stories. They steadfastly proclaim their innocence. They seem sincere in this. What do they say now? Well, you couldn't find out, so it's hard to separate gossip from truth when talking to witnesses. They cannot have done such a terrible thing. We got 2 magic left. Let's do it. This is a pretty serious offense. We shouldn't spare any expenses trying to get to the bottom of this. The spirits of our ancestors said that they were innocent and that we would suffer if they were outlawed. Well, that's an easy choice then. I will exonerate them. They thanked us for being wise enough to see the truth. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and check the time here because I think we are out. I will be right back. And as I expected, we are out of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and break off the episode here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please feel free to share my videos however you guys see fit, and I will see you guys back here for the next part of our King of Dragon Pass Let's Play.